This all happened during my college days, particularly during my foundation year. It was just a week or two after the semester started when I had my first encounter with him. If I remember correctly, it was during one of Mr. Paul's classes. You can check out my crazy classes I took in college video if you'd like more details about this peculiar class. I was with my friend group when I spotted this guy in the corner all by himself. He looked sad, and I would even say, scared? I didn't know much about him apart from his name, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna call him Edgar. I excused myself from my friends and approached Edgar, a decision I would later regret. Hi, I'm Cam. You're Edgar, right? So the design course, huh? It's been pretty crazy.
I joined because I like creating things.
His voice doesn't match his face! Oh, what kind of things?
Like, weapons and stuff.
You create weapons?
For cosplays and stuff.
The conversation between me and Edgar was slightly awkward, but I would still consider it normal. That was until he brought up some rather morbid topics that I'd rather not disclose. On the outside, it would just seem like any other encounter, but little did I know, the leech had just attached itself to its host. Things were normal for a while, until I had the feeling that I was being followed. I don't know how, but he always seemed to know where I was. I could be in a secluded part of the library and he'd still somehow find me. This isn't hide and seek, for Pete's sake. Your name isn't even Pete. Enjoy this next skit that summarizes the many encounters I had with Edgar. Wow!
Hi, Cam.
Even when he did find me, it didn't seem like he had a reason to. Sometimes he'd just stand there in silence, and other times he'd talk about work or something dark. It's hard to describe, but there was just something unnerving and off-putting about him. I don't like being mean, but I was just scared. Scared to be around him, so I tried to avoid him at all costs. It was a constant battle getting out of Edgar's radar. It was as if he had a cam tracker or something. But I was lucky enough to have great friends. And if there happened to be a situation that I was alone with him, I would just alert the group chat, and if anyone was around, they would swoop in and stop Edgar in his tracks. Things got a little more graphic in the upcoming months. This is a pretty long story, which is why I decided to cut it up into several parts. I gotta warn you though, what happens next gets a little bit disturbing. Also, a big thank you to CDawgVA for voicing Edgar. He did a phenomenal job. I hope you guys stick around to find out what happens next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.